What's up, guys? Earl at Sumo Bully Kennels. Welcome to the channel. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Cold up here in the Midwest, but at least we got the sun out, and wanted to take a moment to give thanks. Very happy with the way our program has been advancing, the way our channel has grown. So thank you guys for all the support, all the messages on the side. It truly means something to my family and I, who have a passion for these dogs and want to share our experiences, our knowledge. We have a lot to be thankful for this year. We've learned so much, made a lot of good friends and connections this year, from collaborating with other dog owners and breeders to meeting people who believe in our productions, who have bought into our program and the dogs that we've been producing. So thank you so much for that. The support from the community, other breeders out there following us on Insta, commenting on our videos. Just a very, very humbling experience, and super thankful and grateful for all these things. You know, this girl gave us a litter this year after missing. This is Fortuna. Say hi. Chilling out in the cold with Papa, but she's okay. And so, yeah, no, it's been a really, really cool year. The channel has grown tremendously. Couldn't be happier. And just, gosh, super excited to close this year out. We got a month left. We have some breedings taking place this year that will be due early next year. Yes, you're Papa's girl. Okay. So, yeah, guys, if you have been with us and followed our journey, thank you so much to you. You're one of the reasons we go out here and do these videos. If you're new to the channel, have a seat. Consider giving us a like and a follow. Our channel is about dogs, XL bullies in particular, Brazilian pit monsters even. We share our experiences, our knowledge, and make genuine connections out here. So yeah, with that said, we have 2 breedings coming up. We already did an early announcement on Chuck and Hershey. We did that on the episode. This girl is giving me problems once again. So when we got her here, we missed her first breeding. And her second breeding, I was testing her every day. So we didn't miss her second breeding with Mr. Klaus. Thank God. We were very happy with that litter. And she's back in heat, or she went back in heat. And what this girl does when she's in heat is she does an extended heat. A typical heat normally on the Wanfo is we hit a 2, ovulate at 5, the egg matures between 5 and 15. You do your first AI around 15, and typically a second AI in your 20s, right? Well, this girl is as beautiful as she is. She's very tricky and very special. She does what I call an extended heat. The first one we missed the breeding. The second one we hit with Mr. Klaus, and now she did a split heat on me. To kind of summarize what happened is she went in a heat, stayed in that 2 to 3 level for about 4 or 5 days. Then she shot up to like a 7, 11, 12, and a 14, right? All that within another 7 or 8 days. And mind you, that typically you breed a girl between day 9 and day 13 from the first signs of blood, right? So if you guys have bred before, you know what it is. The standard is, you know, they go, they spike, and bingo, you're there. You have your window, and if you're a little bit late, you can do a surgical, right? So for you non-breeders, typically how we do in the industry is we do what's called an AI, artificial insemination. Put a catheter in the dog and you shoot the special sauce. The other way you can do it is, if you're a little bit behind schedule in your ovulation, is you do a TCI, what's called a transcervical insemination, right, with a TCI gun. And all you're doing is depositing the sauce past the cervix, right? Because after a certain time in heat, the cervix will close. Come here, sweetheart. And you can no longer, or you can do an artificial insemination. However, it will not take because the cervix closes. And then lastly, what you have is is a surgical, which you insert. They make an incision. They put it right there in the ovaries. So, with that said, guys, she did a split heat on us. Meaning she shot up, she ovulated, she hit that 15, and then she dropped back down to a 1. Right now she's a 1. No signs of blood. Her swelling went completely down. We did 3 AIs on her. Right? We hit her early because I know this is a tricky girl. So we hit her early. Here, go. What do you want? Typically we hit her early. We hit her at around 14, and then she went out of heat. So we did get to shoot her with an AI 3 times. The last time her breeding took, all we did was AIs. You know, we caught her early, in the middle, and we caught her up to about a 26, which is ideal for me. Because anything north of 26, you get to the 30s is TCI time or surgical. So with that said, you want me to throw that? With that said, Fortuna is up to her regular tricks again of doing the extended heat. Now she went straight split heat on me. And what's crazy is she's not even a young girl. She's young, but not super young, right? Typically, you would see these split heats on dogs, you know, a year, a little over a year. She's a mature girl, 2.5 years old. So for her to be split heating, that's just how she is. Come here, let me see. You throw that? Here. Go. So yeah, she's driving me nuts. And even though it's cold out now, it's about 27 degrees, we still go out here, play with our dogs, put the sweaters on. And this is why I like the fake grass. I like to see this green year round. Okay. The jacket is from Costco, guys, $9.99. That's an XL size. Probably will not fit one of my boys, but it's pretty nice. You know, he's taking for a walk and stuff. So yeah, Fortuna's doing the split heat thing again, which is driving me nuts. Easter egg, spoiler alert, we are taking her to Grand Champion Top Gun, owned by Emmanuel Tavares. Really big fan of that boy, nice clean boy, tri-lilac. I like his body composition. Most of all, I like his head. You know, I like a dog with a lot of breed type. You know, not snouty, like that blocky head, big cheeks, nice forehead, very correct. He's not overly big, but I'm not an overly big kind of dog kind of guy. I like this. I like a compact, muscular, athletic dog, fully functional. I don't like those, you know, me myself, I don't like those 200-pound dogs that are not athletic and just, you know, I like my dogs to move and have a certain look to them and functionality. So that's why I picked Top Gun. Very well established American blood here. And when I do their episode, I'm going to do a full breakdown of pedigrees for you pedigree people. But loosely speaking, Fortuna is a low girl, maybe 19, 18 and a half, 19, right? Right now she's about 96, 98 pounds. Just that compactness to her is what I like, you know. I have bigger girls on my yard than her. But again, it's not, the size is not everything to the dog, right? Come here. Come here, sweetheart. Okay. Here, go. So, did she take, is she, you know, now I gotta watch her. Now I gotta check her every day, see, you know, if she spikes. Right now I'm not seeing, you know, if you see her rear, her lady parts, you know, the swelling went down, right? No blood, look, the swelling went all the way down like she's not even in heat. So now I gotta watch her. It sucks, but this is how the life of breeding, right? Even though there is a science to it, things happen. And we already know Fortuna is a tricky girl. So And she's crazy. Like when she's in heat, she's super hyper. But I love this head. I love the blockiness on this head right here. The face, how thick those jaws are, masseters, forehead muscle. And I love that. So she gave us a really, really nice litter. Oh, by the way, shoot, I might have a girl available from her, the black one. Things didn't quite work out with her. So for you guys that asked me and I told you there was none left, actually there might still be one left. So DM me on Insta, comment on here, text me directly. My phone number is directly on the website, sumobullyKennels.com. Just go ahead and send me a text. If you're interested, we might have the black one available. Some things didn't quite pan out. So yeah, I totally forgot about that. I might do an episode on that tomorrow. Good thing I remembered it. So anyhow, yeah, this is it, man. We bred Hershey almost 4 weeks ago. And so her number shot up from a 3 to a 5 to a 9. From 9, she went to a 14. From a 14, she went through a 26. Butter. 5 to 11 day period. From first sign of blood, she just whoop, pop, pop, pop. I hit her. Done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now this girl, tricky, of course. There has to be one that gives you a hard time. So for you guys that are getting into this, watch your girls, right? So even you're not going to breed your girl till the 3rd or 4th heat. I would say get a progesterone machine, understand the girl's cycle, right? So when it's time for you to put that girl to work, you know what to expect. I have females here that you can't miss it. The swelling is just, it's like the rear of a baboon, right? It's all red. You can't miss when they're in heat. Then I have ones that are tricky, like her and maybe Lily. They're swelling, but not extreme swelling. So really paying attention to your girls. And what I do is I write it down. I write down the dates. I write down every test date. I write down what month. And even though they say every 6 months, honestly, sometimes they come a little bit earlier, like 5 months, and sometimes they come a little bit later, right? So that 6 month is a general rule of thumb. It can happen anywhere between 5 and 7 months, right? So that's the thing, guys. Don't just think like, oh, she went into heat today, 6 months exactly from today is when she's going to go in heat. That's not the case. Sometimes they'll come in early at 5, and sometimes they'll be a little bit later at 7. So, it's there is a science to it, but it's not an exact science. Other factors that affect the dog are stress and things like that, change of environment. So a lot of things to consider. Ultimately, your job is to pay attention and document. That way you understand how your girls are. Different girls do different things. And so even though it's close to the same thing, really be aware of that particular dog. Like her, I know she's tricky. So now I got to watch her over the next 2-3 weeks. I'm hoping for signs of blood. I'm looking for swelling. She swells up again, starts swelling, or shows me some blood again, any discharge, then I'm testing again. Now, the 3 times I tapped her, according to my progesterone test, she ovulated. So did she take? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like she took, but the numbers say she didn't, right? Because she's back to a 1. If she would have stayed in heat, she would stay elevated in the 30s and 40s. So with that said, guys, I wanted to share that with you because this is an exciting breeding we got coming up with Grand Champion Top Gun. Stay tuned for that one. We'll see if she goes back in the heat, which she should, maybe in a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe she took, we don't know. Either way, I'm going to be monitoring her to find out, and I will keep you guys in tune. So with that said, guys, happy Thanksgiving. There's a lot to be thankful for in our camp, and I hope you have a lot to be thankful for in your camp, in your life, or as a pet owner. Again, thank you so much for all the support, guys. We're going to keep cranking them out for you and providing you quality information. Earl Sumo Bully Kennels, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.